I've been working with some form of cloud computing for the better part of 10 years. As a developer, I used Azure Worker roles and virtual machines many years ago. And now, working for a cloud guru, I spend my working week teaching over 1 million students how to use Azure and get those skills certified. And while I interact mainly with people who are already in the clouds of computing, I was thinking, what make people choose a cloud computing platform like Azure in the first place? I have 5 main reasons I normally share with people asking why choose cloud computing. 3 major players in cloud computing, Amazon, Microsoft and Google, are all investing vast amount of cash and resources to make their cloud the best cloud. And by that I mean that any innovation in computing now tends to happen as a cloud service. Want to get into machine learning? Use a cloud-scaled service to process enormous amounts of data. Want to use a chatbot for your online business? Well, implement one via a cloud service to take advantage of the latest language processing features. Want to have instant access to edge node processing of your IoT device infrastructure? Well, use the large number of data centers and edge computing locations of modern cloud computing. And because of the large number of new services, it enables thousands of new ideas and businesses to flourish where they otherwise couldn't. And speaking of innovation and big ideas, 20 years ago, if you needed supercomputer power to do some advanced chemistry, figure out the beginning of the universe, or calculate the weather on Tuesday in Ouagadougou, either you had to own a university or be a government. Cloud computing gives you massive scaling at your fingertips. You can, for example, spin up a VM on Azure with 12 terabytes of memory, 72 CPUs, and massive amounts of storage. It takes just a couple of minutes. Do you pay a lot for that? Of course you do. It is a massive machine. But it would be nowhere near what it would cost to buy it. And you can just turn it off when you aren't using it. The ability to scale at an instant to almost infinity is enabling the smallest startup to build magnificent things. If you don't have to think about a data center, maintenance schedules, server redundancy, data recovery, and everything else that comes with your own hardware infrastructure, that means you suddenly have more time and resources. More time and resources to invest in your core business. The idea that you have to take over the world. Your time to market also drops dramatically. If you need more compute power to launch a new feature, move that slide on the cloud dashboard. No need to buy hardware, no need to hire more staff, no need to get quotes. And if it doesn't work, well, you just dial it back. Growth is what keeps your business wheels turning. Growth is new products, new customer segments, new business ideas, and it is what keeps creating jobs and making better products for everyone. I touched on this before, but growth in terms of compute power, infrastructure, networks, storage, and everything else becomes much simpler with cloud computing. I'm not saying growth is easy and straightforward, but at least you don't have hardware constraints and global scaling issues when it comes to cloud computing. Of course, you still have to create an efficient pipeline for releases and code management, but you'd have to do that anyway. The big one for business owners is the cost saving, especially when it comes to upfront costs. Not buying hardware means no massive outlay to get servers, and you can move a lot of expenses from capital to operational expenditure. Cloud computing becomes part of your everyday cost to running your business. And if you're a bit clever about it, you'll grow your cloud cost as more and more customers start using your services. If you're looking to convince your boss to move to cloud, then cost is a good first step. Let me know what you think in the comments below if I've missed anything on cloud computing that you think is important. And every new subscriber to this channel gets a free virtual kitten. And you can also follow me on Twitter for more cloud goodness and amazing jokes.